Alright guys, so this is episode 2 of the FIFA 20 Draft to Glory, which will follow over into FIFA 21 with the new releases that are coming out later today. Well, not later today, later on Wednesday. Now, one of the aims of this series is that I'll try and choose a different formation in every match. Now, the first episode had the 4-3-3 with the 1 CDM and the 2 centre midfielders. This one I went with the 4-5-1. I've used this before as a starting formation, but I've never used it in game. Now, I've heard a lot of complaints and a lot of praise for this formation. In terms of attacking, there's just a lot of attacking options because you've essentially got 5 attackers going forward. But defensively, what normally tends to happen is the 2 cams turn into wingers and the 2 right midfielders and left midfielders turn into centre midfielders, which could be an issue depending on who's playing there. So, start of the draft wasn't great, to be honest. That Cavani and Royce, I thought at the right cam position, I thought he played in the German first division, so he'd give a soft link. Fortunately, he plays in the German second division. Now, I do save this draft, and it does go from a 88 rated 77 chem squad to, and I'll just clip it in the essence of time, to this squad, which is 97 chemistry and 90 rated. And then I was just fiddling about with the manager to see if I could get it to 100 chem. I think, yes, that manager gives it to 99. So then I go back into the squad screen and I figured that if I put that Laporte at right back instead of on the bench, instead of Mariano, it'd actually go to 100 chem because it'd give a soft link to Varane, who would be on 10 chem. And obviously that Lucas Moura would remain on full chem. So I go ahead and do that. Now, one thing I also wanted to mention was that Laporte he's got 64 pace. He's never going to start right back. So what I've done is in every game I've just paused it and I've subbed off Laporte for Alphonso Davies straight away, and then I've flipped that Overmars to left cam, and I put Sissoko at CDM at centre mid with the instruction to drop between the centre backs. The rest of the instructions are default, I believe. I think actually no, the right cam I've got instructions for him to help out in the defence. But that's it for the team really. I'm not too sure on that Griezmann. He's a bit slow for my liking. I've never really liked Griezmann, any version of him. Mason Greenwood, I'm excited to try him out. He's a phenomenal talent in real life, and in this game with a 5-star weak foot, that future star scores looks filthy. But that's what we have for the intro. So with all that being said, let's move into the first game. Now, this first team, it's a very good team. It's an interesting team. I think everyone's more or less on full chem besides the goalkeeper and the right centre back. But it is a solid team, and that Hull is pretty scary. So we'll see here. This is kind of the norm for all the games that I played in. As soon as the match starts, Overmars goes to left cam. Sissoko goes to centre mid, and Laporte goes off for Alphonso Davies, who goes to right back with his 4-star weak foot. And yes, let's move into the footage itself. Now, playing this guy, he wasn't particularly good, and I played at a time where I was actually playing amazing FIFA, and I think I actually battered this guy. I'm not sure what the score was at the end, but nice little movement here. Overmars into Tillmans, a shot by Greenwood, a little square to Lucas Moura, and he gets the first goal. Then the second goal here, he's dallying in the box. Lucas intercepts. Lucas, nice little finish, 2-0. And again here, you see how slow. Actually, no, good defending there by BK, because in the previous build-ups, he's actually sprinted past him. So this time I held L2 to see if I can hold off, to see if I can stray for the ball, I think it's called. But yeah, down the line, Griezmann pulls it back, double X pass, Greenwood volley, goal. Now this is a great pass, and I don't know how Ballack didn't score here, I'm going to be honest. I don't know how he didn't score. And then PK squares it across to Sissoko into, is it Greenwood? No, it's Cristiano Ronaldo, and that's 4-0. I figured by this point he would actually quit, but he didn't, and he did pause he cued a pause here. I did ball roll with Lucas round the keeper, squared it to Greenwood goal, and I think he's out of there, yeah. So that's first game done. Now moving on to the second game, this guy had a phenomenal team, like genuinely, it's incredible. That Ronaldinho is off chem because he's a cam playing at CDM, but still the rest of the team is monstrous. And one thing I did realise about this guy is there were 2 people playing. And you'll see here, because that Michael Owen's making movement, I realised, and I tried to go mark him, but then he squared it. And then our second one here, Rafael Varane, great interception. Tielemans to Davies, to Lucas, to Sissoko, then to Greenwood. Nice little through ball to Overmars, and Overmars with that 5-star weak foot. But he's actually left footed, but he's got 5 stars, so I could have went either foot. And then this is a really nice work goal, to be honest. Didn't know how. I bought the keeper out, then I stopped. If I kept him coming, then he would have got to that. But then, yeah, it was 2-1. And then Griezmann, what does he do here? Fake shot stop. Overmars, Greenwood, Tielemans. Nice little finesse-driven shot. And it's 2-2. Now, one thing about playing with 2 players, it's easy to read because normally they'll always try and pass to the guy that's got the cursor. But here, he was just pulverising my defence. Attack after attack, shot after shot, block after block. I don't know how he didn't score. He should have been 3-2 up here. But then I had to cue the pause because I was getting battered there. So what I did was, I put Tielemans at right mid, and I made his instruction to cut inside and to drop back in the defence. Because one of the issues with this formation is what happens is, the 2 cams will push forward, and they'll push out wide, and then what will happen is the right midfielder and the left midfielder, they'll start defending for some bizarre reason, and they'll turn into centre midfielders, which is an issue. Now here's where he took the lead, and I thought the match was over, if I'm being honest. But PK comes in clutch with a header, and then in the 74th minute here, a nice little interception, through ball here from Sissoko to Ronaldo. And Ronaldo has the instruction to stay forward, and as the cam, he just plays as a second striker essentially, and that was it. 2 wins, 4-3, and we move on to match number 3. Now, he had a pretty solid team. He's got prime moments Kaká. I think he's the only person off chem there, but that's a really solid team, and he was a pretty good opponent as well, really. So moving into the game, the first one here, Salvio squares it to Messi, and I don't know how I didn't win the ball here from Messi, but I guess it's just one of the Messi traits, and then he shoots and it goes in. Don't know how it's gone in as well. And they're taking a quick free kick here, and I just hold the ball with Griezmann, waiting for the movement, and then there's a movement there by Tielemans. Play it in, first time touch to Greenwood, boom. 1-1, and then he plays a through ball here. I don't know how Kaká scores here. Takes a shot and Lehmann kind of like goes down. So in the 57th minute, I've actually queued a pause, but I play a through ball here. Tielemans takes a shot, deflection, Greenwood, bang, 2-2. And then in the 87th minute, this happens. I intercept the ball. Look at the attacking options here. Neymar, Sissoko, Mora, Ronaldo. There's just so many. That's one of the benefits of this formation. But patient build up. This is just patient. I'm waiting for the right movement, right pass. And it comes here. Sissoko attacks. Neymar, nice little ball to Greenwood. Greenwood, ball roll, plays it back to Neymar. Boom. And that's all. We have it 2-2, and that's 3 wins. So that's 3 wins, and we go into the final. Now, this guy had a decent team. That Vertonghen and Koulibaly. He's got Van Dijk. I didn't notice that, but he's got Van Dijk team of the year playing left back. Wow. Fair enough. Let's get into it then. So then, early on in the game, 3 minutes in, Michael Owen squares it to David Luiz, and that's an easy goal. I should have stopped that. I should have read it. And then Varane with a great interception, and this is the attacking prowess. Lucas Moura through ball into Greenwood. He's through on goal, he's not going to miss. Fake shot stop. Yep, his Van Dijk's gone. Front post, bang, 1-1. And then here, free ball over the top. Lucas Moura. I could have front posted it again, but instead I squared it. Greenwood, I don't know how he hasn't scored that. What a phenomenal save that was. But he gets lax. Lucas intercepts, goal, 2-1. Then Overmars with a little flick. Griezmann, I should have squared it. I do square it. I don't know how Overmars hasn't scored that. Great save from his Lloris there. It was becoming one of those games. 45th minute, Owen puts it back to Henry. And it's a goal, 45th minute, as always. Now this is one of the things I was talking about. Look at the attacking options in this formation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people attacking, and then my centre-back goes as well. But it does leave holes at the back. Now his pressure was incredible, and he took advantage of it, and there's a goal. And I thought the game was over, but then I square it to Tielemans. Tielemans takes a shot. He intercepts. He passes it back to Davies. No, he gets intercepted. Davies has it. Squares it, passes it into Ronaldo. Ronaldo to Greenwood. Greenwood rolls his Van Dijk, and boom, top corner. And now this final goal here. And I should have made a pass here to Neymar, and it would have been a goal, but I didn't. I played it here. And that pass there, it wasn't intended to Ronaldo, it was supposed to go to Greenwood. And over here, I should have ball rolled up instead of down, and that would have been a goal. So I had chances to win it, and then he intercepts my pass here, Henry into Saka. Saka did me up there, and then he squares it, and that's lights. That's the end of the game, really. I had a chance here to bring it level, but watch his Koulibaly. He's not even on him, he's on his Van Dijk. And the computer intercepts it. And look at them stats, 15 shots to his 7. 13 on target to his 6. I should have won that game, but I just didn't. Poor finishing. So we actually go out in the final, runners up, and for 3 wins, we get a Jumbo Premium Goal Pack and a Premium Goal Players Pack. So I'll open them up now, and we'll see what we get. Alright, so we have the rewards for the second draft that I done. We actually finished runners up in that final, we should have won. But for our reward, we got, I believe it was a Jumbo Premium Goal Pack and 1 Premium Gold Players Pack. So we'll go ahead and open them. So this first Jumbo Premium Gold Pack gives us nothing. It is Ponzio, no, it's Perez. That's not going to be worth anything at this point of the game. Right, so we will quick sell everything besides the players. We'll keep them as well. Right, and the second pack was a Premium Gold Players Pack. Now you'll see that there's a lot of packs here queued up, and they're all going to come in a video. That's going to be on the channel maybe Friday night, after I've opened my Weekend League and Division Rival rewards as well. So we don't have a walkout, we have an 84, I think it is. Argentinian CDM. No, that's Benega, I think. Yes, 83. Alright. 83. Alright, what else is in this pack? Nothing. So for finishing runners up in a draft, and for winning the draft, the highest rated player we got was an 83. Well, that's it, really. If you like the video, leave a comment, share the video, like the video. Most importantly, subscribe. And until the next video, peace.